Welcome back everyone. I thought today we could do something a little bit different. We've done lots of stories, so I thought today we could have a shape day. We could do lots of different activities. We can look at our 2D and our 3D shapes, and then I'm going to give you some activities that you can do at home with Mummy and Daddy. So we're going to start in the normal way with our listening hands. So are we ready? It's listening time. It's listening time. Shh. So first of all, the activities are going to be aimed at Rainbow class, and then second part will be aimed at Sunshine class. But once again, parents, pick and choose the sort of things that you feel are appropriate for your child, and if you want to extend their knowledge, then please feel free. Do the whole session with them. Anything that they can learn is going to be an advantage, not a disadvantage. So, Rainbow class first, and Sunshine class listeners. We're going to start with naming our shapes. So the first shape that I have today is a circle. It's a nice big blue circle. The next shape I have is a square, a big orange square. My next one is a rectangle, a big purple rectangle. And my last one today is a triangle, a big green triangle. So we're going to start with those 4 shapes today. Let's see if I can have some lollipop sticks with the shapes on. And I'm going to hide them behind my back, and I'm going to see if you can remember what the shapes are. So this one is a square. This one is a circle. This one is a rectangle, and the last one is a triangle. Should we do that again? Are you ready? Close your eyes, close them tight, and now open. This one is a, well done, circle. Close your eyes. No peeking. Open them now. This one is a square. Well done. Close your eyes again. No one's peeking. This one is a rectangle. Well done. And last one, close your eyes. And open. This one is a triangle. Well done. Right, we're going to look at some different shapes that you could see if you went out for a walk. So if you go out for a little walk with Mummy and Daddy, or you can look around the house and find lots and lots of different things that are the same shape as my shapes that I've just shown you. So you could find some things that are circle shape, find some things that are square shape, find some things that are triangle shape, and find some things that are rectangle shape. Mrs Liu went out for a walk, and while I was on my walk I took some photographs of some things that I saw on my walk that were lots and different shapes. So I'm going to share those photographs with you now. On my walk, I saw lots of paving stones. What shape are the paving stones I saw? That's right, they are rectangles. I saw some drain covers. Can you see that drain cover? Here it is. what colour is the drain cover? Sorry, what shape is the drain cover? Circle. I found some mats. And if you look very carefully, this is a little bit more harder to see, you can see that all my mats are made of tiny, tiny little circles. Then I took a picture of my car, and look what shape I found on my car. Lots of circles. I looked outside my house and I could see my satellite dish. What shape is my satellite dish? I looked at the wall outside and all the bricks were rectangle shapes. And there's also a little wire fence over the top, and I think that's got lots of squares on it. It might be quite difficult for you to see in this picture. You might need to get very, very close to the screen. I then went further down my road on my walk and I saw some signs. I saw a circle sign, and underneath there is a rectangle sign. A circle and a rectangle. And then I found one more sign. It was a big rectangle, and then in the middle was a circle, and then inside there was a pattern that was made up of 4 blue triangles. So 3 different shapes I found on that sign. So if you go out when you go on your little walk, see what pictures and what shapes you can find when you're going on your walk. Then when you came home, you could go and ask Mummy and Daddy to print some of those shapes off their computer. You could lay a big piece of paper on the floor, ask Mummy and Daddy to draw a big triangle and a big circle, a big square and a big rectangle. Then you could cut out those pictures, Mummy and Daddy could help you, and then you could stick them inside the right shape. So that would be a really fun activity that you could do on our shape day all together tomorrow. Another activity you could do at home is you could make some shapes. Now, I've got these shapes here, and I've also got some lollipop sticks, but you might not have lollipop sticks at home. But I thought perhaps you could use spaghetti, or you could go out into the garden and collect some sticks. Anything that is long and thin, and then you could use these to make your shapes. Let's have a go and see if we can do one all together first. So let's double check that we can remember our shapes. This one was a triangle. I need 1, 2, 3 sticks for my triangle. 1, 2, 3 sticks for my triangle. My next one is a rectangle. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 sticks. I need 2 long sticks and 2 shorter sticks to make my rectangle. And my last one was a square. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 sticks, and these sticks can all be the same size to make a square. So that's another activity you could do when you are at home with Mummy and Daddy tomorrow on our shape day. Let's see what else we've got ready for today. We're going to now move on to some of the activities that we could do with our 3D shapes. So these are our 2D shapes, and now we're going to move on to our 3D shapes. So first of all, we're going to see if we can name those 3D shapes. So we're going to start with this one. And this one is a cylinder. A cylinder. Go this way, or we can go this way. A cylinder. The next one is a sphere. A sphere. It's just like a ball, isn't it? The next one is a cube. A cube. Can you think of anything that you use at home or in nursery you use quite a lot? It always reminds me of a dice. It's a cube, like a little box. And another one we're going to look at is a cuboid. A cuboid. This way or this way? It's a cuboid. And we use lots of cuboids when we're doing our junk modelling in nursery to make all those lovely models that you take home. And it's a cuboid. I've also got two more here. I'm going to show you these two so that you can try and remember their names. So this one is a cone. It's a bit like a party hat. And this one is a triangular prism. It's just like a pyramid, a triangular prism. So let's check, see if we can remember. A cone, triangular prism, a cylinder. Well done. This one is a cube. This one is a sphere. And this one is a cuboid. I've got some pictures for you to look at, and we're going to see if you can remember the names of those shapes. Let me find my pictures. Here they are. Right, let's have a look and see if you can remember those shapes. What do you think this shape of the candle would be? It's the same as this one. It's a cylinder. This one is a box. What shape is the box? Yes, it's a cube. The box is a cube. Ah, what are these? They are ice cubes. That's an easy one, isn't it? Because I've told you. Ice cubes. They are cube shape. The next one. What's this? A football. Can you think of the shape, the 3D shape that describes the football? Here it is. It's the sphere. Sphere. Oh, what are these? Can you see them? They are marbles. And we've already had something that is the same shape as this. Can you think what it is? It's a sphere. The marbles are sphere shaped. Let's try a picture of the world. What shape is the world? It's a sphere. And I've got another one here that is a book. The book. A bit thinner than this one, a bit thinner than my plastic one here, but it is a cuboid shape. And another cuboid I have is like a rubber, an eraser here, and it's the same shape as the book. It's a cuboid. Right, I think it's enough of those cards for today, and we will try and think of some different activities that we could do for sunshine class. So just like rainbow class are going out and they are looking for their 2D shapes, either around their house or out in their garden or when they go for a walk, I want sunshine class to go out, and I want you to use your eyes and look very, very carefully and see if you can find some 3D shapes in the environment. And you could do the same. Mummy and Daddy could draw you a big cylinder on a big piece of paper, and a cuboid, and a cube, and a sphere. You may even want to add in the triangular prism, or you might be able to find something that is cone-shaped. And you could print off the pictures on your computer of lots and lots of different shapes, 3D shapes. Get the children to cut them out if they are able to, and they can stick those shapes onto the big images that you have laid down on the floor for them. It's a really useful activity and something that will keep them occupied for quite some time. Right, we're going to move on now to going back to some of our 2D shapes, but for sunshine class, a little bit of an extension. So we're going to use the same shapes as the rainbow class did, and they were going to make their shapes out of spaghetti, and you can do the same sunshine class, or you can look at the shapes, draw them on the floor, and then you can work out how many sides and how many corners each of your shapes have. So you could look first of all at a square. A square has 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it has 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where the sides join together. Let's look at another one. Let's look at a triangle. We're going to count the sides on the triangle, and you can see if you can draw the triangle on a piece of paper. 1, 2, 3 sides. And how many corners? Where those sides join together. 1, 2, 3 corners. We could look at a rectangle. Count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. See if you can draw that on a piece of paper. You could also try a much harder one. You could try the hexagon with 6 sides. If you were really clever, you could try the rhombus that has 4 slanting sides. Or you could try the octagon that has 8 sides. Octagon, just like the octopus that has 8 legs. And you could also try and draw a pentagon, which has 5 sides. So that will give you lots and lots to do. You can draw the shapes, you can count the sides, count the corners, or you could try and make those shapes just like the rainbow class are going to try with their pieces of spaghetti. So see if you can do that as well. Right, the last activity I'm going to give you is a little bit of a rhyme. So we're going to carry on with our rhyme, and the rhyme is about 2D and 3D shapes. So 3D shapes are fat, not flat. A cone is like a party hat. A sphere is like a bouncing ball. A prism is like a building tall. A cube is like a dice you drop. 3D shapes are fat, not flat. I hope you've all enjoyed our little talk and our little session about 2D and 3D shapes, and that you'll be able to do all those nice activities that I have been talking about today on your shape day tomorrow. And Mrs Liu will be thinking about you, all doing your shape work all together, and I'll be looking around my house and my garden, and when I go out for walks tomorrow, I'll be looking at shapes in my environment as well. Right, someone has been sitting very, very patiently down in her basket by my feet. Who do you think it is? It's Hallie. Should I see if she wants to come up and say hello again to you? Let me see if I can persuade her to come up. Right, Hallie, you going to come? Come and say hello. Here we go. Come and say hello to the children. Okay? So Hallie has been very, very good today, and she's been listening and learning all about her shapes, just like you have. So I hope you all have a lovely shape day. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you again very, very soon. Lots of love. Bye.